afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I'm back to do another Christmas journal video. Now, you will be seeing me lately starting with a messy desk because I've been making things for Christmas journals as I don't have anything left over from last year. So I do have quite a bit of mad making that I need to do. And so as I do something, we're doing those, so I'll show you those after. As I do something interesting, I will show you. I'll pretend the camera on is what I'm trying to say. I just wanted to pull these out. I think I did those in a video already. Yes, I did those. Actually, I need to pull those out because I need to put the kits, not that one. Excuse me. I'll just get organized while I'm holding you up getting organized. So we did those together and we did those together. Okay. So I had mentioned that I had I'd done these with you guys, and I said I could adapt them either to Christmas or not. Well, that's how I adapted them to Christmas. I would put a little word here, something there, and a little bit of red paper on there, and a Christmas scene. That one I did with you guys. Let me just, not that one. The ones without windows I did with you guys. Put those over there. So this was another one that I had done in a previous video, and then I just added one of my labels and one of Jen from the, what's it called? Dreams, etc. This one, oh, I did that with you guys. This one here, I added Noel and then my little fussy cut and a label, Christmassy sort of label. This one here, I added Santa and then a label and a little embroidery. I think that's super cute. And these wrap around the pages. Here I added an embroidery applique, little label, and that's one of mine and one of Jen's labels. And here's Jen's Santa, and I added one of her Noel. I love those. Oh, and that's it. So that, just to give you an idea of how I made those more Christmassy. Right, and I didn't need to do that on camera because we'd already done the base, so I just embellished them. So those ones I just need to keep aside. And then here I've just been playing around, pulling things out and making things because I might need many things. And so this is one of Steffi's postcards that he had done a couple of years ago, and I added a holly there, and I put a scanned postcard on the back and a stamp there. This is just, I've got a lot of glue book pages, so I just folded over the back, put some paper on the back, and added a bit of my faux and this gorgeous image. I think that one was from last year. I will punch a hole and put something in there. And then that's one of my Santas, a bit of paper that I had left over, and a label. And again, it's just glue book page to do that. So I'm just making all manner of things so that I've got a stock of, goodies for my journals. So I've got all these glue book pages. I've got a sticky side and a non-sticky side. So these are my sticky sides. So on my sticky side, I'm going to completely cover it with, we'll do 3 to start off with. I'm being specific about this because on one of them I did it incorrectly, and so I ended up having stickiness on the outside, which is what you don't want. So I'm just going to grab one of my this is one of my background, my writing plain papers, and I just sort of put it on there. I want to see a bit of the book page because it's still nice, even though it's like 1900s. It's still nice. And I've ripped that crooked, but we don't worry about that. It doesn't really matter. And then I'll just tear off the bottom, and that will glue onto there. And I've dealt with the sticky. But deal with the sticky first so that you don't make a boo-boo like I did. So that one's going to go there. We'll glue them down in a minute. I just do a bit of mass making here. So I'm going to put this one here. I'm not too concerned whether or not it's straight or crooked. We'll keep that bit, but I threw out the other bit because I end up with so many bits. I don't need to keep them all. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well and crafting away. And of course, if you're not, I haven't done a non-Christmas one of these, but of course it can be done non-Christmas. So far it's not Christmas, but it will become. I've got a green one here. Let's pull that down. I hope I don't put all the other stuff on my head. Oh yes, this will be lovely. And I might put it on sideways, so just so I can get more out of it. And I think I'll do this edge here. So let's just turn that around. And, well, we might do 4. Because I'm going to have another piece of this left over. Now, I'll try to line these up, but I don't know. Oh no, this should be straight because it's edge to edge printing. It's just a nice way to use up those book pages. Get rid of that. And we'll do another. I've got so many here. Now, that's my sticky side. So we'll put it here and I'm going to use the bit with the writing on it because I like that. You see how you end up with so many strips, but they can be very useful. And if you throw them out, then you'll find within a flash you need to use them. You need them and you'll think, oh, why did I throw that out? It's a piece of faux that's just annoying me there. Right, so to glue them, I'm going to go whiz around the center with my glue stick, like very vigorously, as you do, up and down, up and down. Make sure it's, try not to get air bubbles in it, so in the sense that I've got pockets where I didn't put any glue. That's why I spin around in circles as well, in all different directions. Now I haven't gone right to the edge because I don't want to have to create more sticky pages that I feel guilty about throwing out. So I'm going to just go around the edge with the wet glue so I don't get it. Well, I get a bit on my mat, but not as much as I would if I were vigorously gluing with the glue stick. And then we just glue this on. Try to put it straight-ish. We'll say straight-ish. Get your little card or bone folder and ooze that glue right out to the edge so that it sticks, or you might like curling up edges. Whatever rocks your boat. I've got a dry wet one here, and just dry off the glue and put that aside, and then we'll come back to that. So I'm going to do all of these. So this is like, you know, a bit of a production line. It just saves time if you do all the same thing at the same time, rather than stopping and starting and doing one at the same time, one at a time, I want to say. So I've been really having fun while I've been sitting here crafting, making things. I have been watching, you know, I've told you before, I'm the hoarder of courses, and of course I I'm yet to make something, but I love them, and I've even watched some of them multiple times. So I've been sitting here enjoying Kelly May Krentz. I've been watching her itty bitty course. And not stitching anything, just watching her stitch and listening and gluing at the same time. So that's what I've been doing. But it's nice, it's relaxing, it's enjoyable. I keep thinking I'll just do a bit more and then I might stitch something, but nope, here I am putting my camera on because I've done something slightly different and a little bit fun. I don't think I got too much oozing out of that one. Maybe a little bit. Oh gosh, I'm quite sticky. I have been gluing things most of the day, so I am feeling a little bit. Look, I'm sticky. Don't want that there curling. I'll put that over there. Got 2 more to glue. Just bear with me, and then we'll get on to the rest. And it's going to be a fairly quick project. There's not, unless I take a long time making a decision, but it's not anything too complex. Oh look, I glued my table. I'll have to get another. I can't tell you how many wet ones I've used today. I need a wet one, not a dry wet one. Okay, I'll get the stickiness off my fingers as well. All right, we'll try not to slide off the paper onto the mat. Because at that point, oh my word, I mean, what is wrong with me? I've done it again. I threw it all the way over there. And that I keep throwing the wet one. I've thrown it so far away. I didn't mean to. I just threw it in my... Okay, this is not happening for me right now. I turned the camera on. I've been doing it all day. Turn the camera on and it's just like a disaster. I've thrown it so far away. I'll have to stand up to get it if I need it again. So far away. I mean, my room's not that big, but it's not at arm's length. Let's just say that. Right. This. Okay. Oh, wouldn't you? I heard that the building door into the building is really squeaky, and I hear it squeak, and I keep thinking that'll be Stefan, and I've just started a video. Then he needs attention. He needs me to go and talk to him, ask him how his day was, because I haven't seen him all day. It's all right if I've nearly finished the video, but we've only just started the video, so I might have to whiz along here. I don't think he'll be back yet. He had a meeting at 2:30 with clients, so I think it'll be a bit of a long thing. I don't think he'll be here until about 5, which is not that far off actually. What time is it? Move the mouse. Oh, I can't see. I've got Kelly May there. Oh, the door squeaked again. No, it's the kids. I can hear thumping. It's the children. You know, sometimes I hear the door squeak, and so does Lulu, and we're like, that's Dad. And it is. We just have a feeling that it's him. A sensation. I call it telepathic. Telepathic power. No, telepathic, but I always say telepathetic because that's just what flies out of my mouth. Okay, I might be losing the plot. Okay, I went over with the wet one there. Right, so let's grab one, and I'll show you what started me off was I had, now this was not a glue page, this one. It was a page from that book that had writing on it, and I really liked it. And I thought, oh, I'm raising my voice so you don't hear the screaming child. So I thought, oh, I'll just put this image here and I'll keep that lovely bit there. And then I folded that over. And it doesn't meet, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't meet. So do you know what I did? I just made a journal card to put there, and I'll put a clip on it. So that's how the whole thing started. So what I'm going to do is I've got lots of my ephemera bits here out of my pouch. I've got a pouch of all these things, and I could use, actually, I'm liking these colors, not that they're going to be on the same thing. Oh, and I could like that one. Let's use that one. But what I originally, and then the other one thought then I had was that I used was, I know I've got some more here, one of these. Let's do one of these with Steph's. They're perfect for it because they're not too big, and nice way to use them. And let me see what else I did a card with that one. Here's another one of Steph's. I'll pull that one out just in case. Oh, there's a frame. We don't want a frame. Although you could have a frame. You could have a window. That could be nice too. Okay, so many possibilities. I mean, I just love all this stuff here. I just want to use it all. That one's nice too. Let's pull that one out. So I'm trying to get him to make more. Like not a whole kit of those, but just a whole, like a mixed bundle. So if I need to glue it that way, because my other one I glued it upside down. I'm going to put this one on because I like this one. And I am tearing, I'm not cutting. Even though I tear crooked, I don't tear quite as crooked as I cut. Okay. And I've always leave a little bit that I have to then snip off. So if I put that there, and I'm going to have my flap there, and that's going to fold up. Okay. So what we're doing is we're kind of making like a little envelope-y sort of thing. But it's not an envelope, it's a journaling spot. And we've done that before, just folding pages before. But this one's slightly different because we're adding things to it. Now, another variation that you could do with this is, if this were like on maybe a slightly stronger paper, you could also glue it around 3 sides, and it could be a pocket. You could also make them as a pocket. So that's that bit there, and then this bit is going to fold up. And as per usual, probably should wait until it all dries because we get creases. No, didn't get any in there, so that's good. And then that's going to fold there. And I liked the idea of the postcard sort of thing on there. Doesn't need too much. And then here, I don't know if I've got any more left in my thing. I might need to print them up again. But I wanted to add, I had some narrow ones of these printed, but I think I might have used them all. These are a bit wider. I might not be so lucky. No, they're all cardstock. I don't like using so much cardstock. So instead, because I don't have the narrow one, this one, printed anymore, I might just rip put some sort of paper there. So let's see what we've got in here. Like, for example, that could be nice. So let's tear that off. I'm just going to have the decorative bit and put that right there. This is why we keep strips. So obviously these gluey pages don't have the lovely pencil writing that the first one had, but that I did think then after I did that one, I thought, well, this is a really nice way to just use up some of these papers rather than just gluing on them until that you can no more. I'm snipping off my corners. And then you can, did I want to say, yeah, you can just use them as little trifolds. Now here I could, I'm looking around on my table, I could put a piece of this paper would be nice, not that bit there, but that could be nice there. Let's see, that would be nice there, wouldn't it? It goes well. So what I do is I just put it on there like usual, like so. Put my ruler on it and try to tear straight. And I'll just tear right across. Very bodgy tearing to there. And I'm not going to make a journal card for this one because, well, I could, but I don't really need to because it does close. The other one didn't close, so it needed something else. And that is going to glue on there, and I love it. Oh, see how sticky that page was. I've got book page all over my nice piece of paper. I'll have to just get my nail. Well, if you do it while it's wet, it just all scrapes off, fortunately. I mean, sometimes I leave it because I like it, but on this one I didn't want that. So I just roll it up in a ball and it's gone into the rubbish. And I'll just grab this one and just take the stickiness off. And I know it's not too wet, so I mean, you know, I print with the inkjet, but it doesn't seem to take the ink off. And then that is done. There, and now you could put a little thing there, circle or something to hold it closed if you wanted to. You could make a tag or something to go in it. So we'll just put it aside and then we can decide afterwards. I'm going to fold that over. I'm not going to save all my bits. Oh, I've got, where's my next one? Over here. Right, so we've got this. Isn't that lovely? I love that. So I'm going to have, could have my flap there. My flaps there, then this needs to go there. Let's do this one. Now it might be too big and I'll have to tear it down a little bit smaller. I'm not seeing how crooked it is or anything like that. And that is going to glue there. So you need, where you leave your little bit for your flap, you need to have this facing the other way, because I did them that way and it was upside down. But it's not the end of the world. It's really not. That'll do. And that's glued there. And then we'll fold this down. I feel like my hands are permanently dirty today. And that's like that. So let's put something on here. I think I might put a stamp on the ladies. On the ladies. I have been at it for quite a while, so I'm probably getting a bit tired, but I really did want to share this, as I was going to make some more, and so I thought I should share it. I'm just trying to see what scrappy bits I have here, but I don't think I have too much, you know. I need to do some more creating is what I need to do, so that I can have more scraps. Let's see what I have in my, I've got a whole, like I've got all of my kits here and a few others. I've got, this is Digital Curio. I'm going to rip a strip of this one. This is, yeah, Digital Curio. Might be too wide. And on Etsy. I think they're a bit of fun, these kits. Yes, that's going to be lovely. Rip that off and let's glue that down. Nice easy project, but I think it adds another fun interactive element to a journal. Cute. And I think I might add a stamp. I think I might even add just a blue one there. So it looks like it's been mailed. Right, and I mean, I could just leave that. I could add something like this. I quite like that. I think I'll add that, or do I want this one? I think, no, I like the other one. I'm going to add that there. Now that's very sticky already. That's what I mean. That's why I decided to do this, because they were becoming, you know, I've been doing so much gluing. I just created so much, you know, glue paper. I just needed to have a project for some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. And that is going to go there. A nice, simple little envelope. And we didn't snip the corners. And I like that because I feel like it just finishes it off. And I've lost my scissors. Here they are. Found them again. And as usual, I will link the kits that I have used to my best ability in my shop. Not in my shop, I mean in the description box. Now, just a second, I might I like, it's a question, a little piece, oh, this one, a piece of, must do some, oh, I've still got a bit there, probably last me this. I'm going to have a piece of this faux sheet. Oh my goodness, I cannot peel it off. Now when it's dry, I will run over with the bone folder there, and I think I'll put that there. Yes, there. Yeah, maybe there, in a different direction for once. Okay, so that's that one. Nice writing spot there. Here we've got another one. Right, what shall we, I have, it's a good thing we sort of selected, what I selected, a few of these. I might put, see that one's a bit big, but I can tear it down a little bit. No, I might keep that one for something else. Let's just continue on with the smaller ones that fit very well. I think these are nice to prepare too as pockets as well, not just journal cards. That was good tear. Okay, need to do some trimming here. Okay, so again, I need to have that going in the opposite direction to where my fold down is. Okay, try and put it there reasonably straight. Love that. Now here I need to put my strip. I could use that one again, but let's see what else there is. No, not that paper. Just something. Where's my red and green background papers? Not coming across them. I know I've got some up here, but do I want to pull all of that down? There's one. Got it. Here we go. This is what I need. I would have preferred red, but you know, it is what it is. So soon I'll have so many of these strips of paper I won't know what to do with them all. So what you could do if you wanted to streamline your process, if you're making a lot, you could glue on your image, glue on your strips, do your folding, and then decide on your last bit to glue, if you're going to glue anything at all on the fold up bit. If you wanted to, you could close them, but my thing was that they were going to be journaling spots. So cute. And again, I don't know that I want to totally cover that. I could. There it is. This is what I was looking for. I think I'm just going to put this one here in the middle. I like that. And then we'll move on to the last one. Love that. And then we've got one more, this one here, and I could do that one, but I think I will use the Santa. Okay, so Santa doesn't really matter which way. He's going to go here. Sometimes I just leave the pages over there until the next day and they kind of dry a bit, and then I can glue on them again. That's another thing I do. So they are really used multiple times. Right, and then I've got my strip here. I just remembered, I just saw I had this strip. I could put some of this. Oh, I like that. So let's just see where I might just hand tear that. Leave a little gap there because it does need to fold. Actually, that goes that way, and because I've got Santa going that way, then I'll just be careful to make sure I've got my writing going in the right direction. Not that it really matters. Oh, not that it really matters. Now that one's got a bit of a tear there, so I might have to patch that. Okay. Oh, I like that. And see, those little errors are just like an opportunity to add something else, I always feel. So I do my fold here in between the two. I even like the look of that. Oh, wouldn't that be a nice, you know what you could do? You could make these little mini document holders too. You could you know, brad them in. It's so cute. I love that. Now I could put, I don't have Christmas stamps, but I could put that stamp there. I think I will. Looks like it's been in the mail. Put my little stamp there. I might come back and stamp it, but I'm not going to pull the stamps out now. And then on this side, let's see what we have in here. Oh, what about that? I could put something like that there. What else is there? Toyland. Could be, oh, could write a little letter to Santa and put that in there. That's a good one. That's a bit big. I like those colours together. Not blue. We're not doing blue at the moment. Something like that could be, oh, that's cute on there too. Ah, decisions. Well, let's just go with Toyland. Stick with the program. So I'm going to put it slightly over here so that way you can it can be seen. I could there put a little something across there. Where's my folder? I don't know how much I've got left here. Got a lot of blue. No, I think I'll leave it. Okay, so there we go. That's my little project. So just using up glue book pages and making little trifold journaling spots. So these are the fronts of them. That one, and that one. Really cute. And then you can write in them. But as I said, you could put brads on them and then attach pages that are folded inside as well. Love that. And then the original one was this one that they didn't meet because this was a big thing. So I just made a little journal card to pop in there. And this was another one that I did where I stuck it upside down. So that's it there. And then there's the flap. Not that it really matters because it's not really an envelope. I just love them. And I was thinking, where did I put them? At the back here, I think. I've started preparing some of these, the tags that we made. And they just need to be finished off. But you know, you could just slide one of those in there like that, or you could even put it inside that when it's opened there's a tag in there, sort of thing. So that's my thought with that. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I certainly had a lot of fun, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.